Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all.
And this is Eto'o. Desailly wins the duel this time. That pass has been well intercepted. Vieira. And here's from Mario.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Now it's Eto'o. It's Eto'o! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's well positioned here. Inzaghi! Oh, the ball's run. Oh, what? And it's come back out to him. Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And we have liftoff. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
Spain finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Totti. Quarter of an hour played.
Spain are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Desailly calmly anticipates. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vieira is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Gerrard. Now it's Eto'o. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Rice. And it's Vieira. Vieira. Cruyff. Ferdinand gets across to intercept that. Rice. Rice really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Vieira. That has been slung wide. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Can he finish? And that's a good finish. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Paris Saint-Germain are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Cruyff. Driving on and making good progress. Vieira. And it's Rice. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cruyff. Filippo Inzaghi going about things with real menace. And he's lost his man here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Cruyff. Vieira. And here's Messi. Romario. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Gerrard. Cruyff. Chance here to counter. Vieira. And it's Totti. And it's Thuram. Rice. Can he spark a counter here? Aimed beyond the defence. Nice interception, well timed. And the referee has signalled for half-time. what have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. So straight into the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
And this is Eto'o. Totti. Maldini. And here's Cruyff. And the shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Cruyff is offering a wry smile there.
Spain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Mbappe! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Now it's Totti. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And he's running through.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Rice.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Romario has the space to scheme. Rice. He's in a great position here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And that has put paid to that. And here's Gerrard. Lovely. It's Gerrard! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Mbappe. Mbappe going forward. Desailly did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Vieira. For Messi. Oh, there's a probing ball. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And here's Romario. Oh, that's nice. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That is good progress on the left. Vieira cuts it out. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, it rattles the bar! Quality ball. Now it's Romario. That's a sharp pass. Oh, perfectly measured that. Eto'o, and the shot's on here. Shoots! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Eto'o really must be wondering how he hasn't put them 3 up. It was a very, very decent chance.
Tries to thread one through. Cruyff. Can he get on the end of it? Chance for a shot! And he couldn't finish.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. And here's Messi. Gerrard. Paris Saint-Germain do have a chance to counter here. That's good defending, very good defending. Rice. And it's Maldini. Tries to play it through. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Rice. And here's Cruyff. Vieira. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's looking wide. Well seen. And there goes the final whistle. Spain perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Things already rolling. Mehdi Benatia, a near certain selection, a stalwart at both club and international level.
Well, he has the look of someone that no matter what questions are asked of him by the opposition attacks, he will have all the answers.
And so what are those standout qualities?
Well, I think his size and athleticism means it's very hard to get at him in the air. And while he's not that tenacious or aggressive, he certainly isn't rash. He's very confident, he's very composed on the ball too. So in short, he's a very well-rounded player, I would say.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Cruyff! Now, who's going to be first to this? An early chance there, first of the game. And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Lovely feet. Stood up well to him there. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. And Messi! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
And it's Cruyff. Cruyff gets on his bike and on the move. Desailly did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Couldn't squeeze it through. And he's managed to get free. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
Vieira concedes a free kick for that. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. No goals as yet. Ferdinand. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Cruyff. Gerrard. Cruyff. Schneider. Now, what about a counter-attack? And it's Rice.
Cruyff really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Schneider. Maldini. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Ferdinand spots it and intercepts. And it's Rice. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Schneider. He has found the way through. Chance for a shot! And he's really put himself on the line here. It's their second corner of the game. Sneijder. He'll try from distance. And now a sudden chance to counter. What's going wide left? Now that's well seen too. Cruyff looking to be a menace in the final third. Rice cuts out the pass. Vieira. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. Now it's Mbappe. For Rice. Messi. He's going for goal! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And he's there to make the challenge. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And it's Cruyff. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. That pass has been well intercepted. And that's been intercepted. He's found a way through. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Messi. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Now it's Eto'o.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Desailly. And that brings the first half to a close. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Miami really seemed to lose their way a bit, it has to be said, Peter, having started the game quite strongly. I think the boss is going to have to find a way to reignite the fire now.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Miami clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Benatia gets a foot in here. Gerrard. Now it's Cruyff. Ferdinand does really well to win the ball there.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Driving through the middle. He is through here. Messi! He scored!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly. I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed.
Can he finish? And it's come back out to him. And he's stuck it away. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter.
Decent chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
So, third corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And it's Vieira. Cruyff. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Might be danger here. And he's certainly onside. Great chance! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Tries a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Miami really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose. And the shot! It's bounced back off the post. Thuram. Desailly. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Cruyff. Threads one in. Not a hint of offside here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's Schneider. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That's a good ball. And this is Messi. This might... Can he finish? Oh, and that is really good tenacity. So their fourth corner of the game. Messi plays it short. And here's Messi. He is just caressing the ball. Messi, good driving run.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And this is Eto'o. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Looking to play him in. And the shot! That's a fair try, but just on target.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Great vision. Cruyff. Oh, such a clever touch.
Paris Saint-Germain really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Rice, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Eto'o. He's a sharp little... There's the shot! Denied by an instinct. But that signals the very end. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, it's got to be said, Peter, it's a day to forget for the players at the heart of a defence who were just getting beaten way too easily on so many occasions. But I think the manager, too, has to take responsibility for his failure.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're very much on the way now. Kvaratskhelia. He's picked his way through. That is good strength. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Now it's Inzaghi. Can he spark a counter here? Rice. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, this guy, Donnarumma, is someone who's been predestined for greatness, Peter, and he hasn't disappointed. Immense in terms of shot stopping, we know that, but I think his distribution has also improved, and it needed to, although he likes to keep it quite safe and simple.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Now, can they get him away? Desailly promptly onto that, and that is that. Vieira. Nothing significant to report up to this point, but we are still very early in the game. Cruyff, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Inzaghi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Desailly proves too strong. Desailly has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
Yeah, and the ref told him it was coming, and he still failed to heed the warning.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He has a look up. Forced to go back. And it's Vieira. And here's Cruyff.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Rice. And here's Cruyff. Well seen, saw that coming.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
He has found the way through. Here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Oh, it's a great ball here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia with the delivery. And that should get the job done. And it's Rice. Maldini. Now Cruyff. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Vieira. And that's been intercepted. Filippo Inzaghi. And the counter is on. Gerrard. Oh, that's well spotted. Real chance! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So the first moment of real significance.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Great vision. And he's in one, and the shot! It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. The chance to pull further clear. What a save from Peter Schmeichel!
Oh, what a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be psychologically pivotal.
Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Now it's Inzaghi. Oh, good read. The ball has bounced loose now. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp. And he shoots! In he goes again. It's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off their shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
And the referee has blown for half-time.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
And it's Rice. And here's Cruyff. Eto'o. Totti in the hunt and looking threatening. Oh, perfectly measured that. Totti in towards the backs, getting up there! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
A case now of complete control. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Maldini.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to win.
And a header! Tries to get it clear.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
And this is Eto'o. That is a brilliant interception. Ferdinand. Rice. Can he get on the end of this? Kompany. Here's a perfect combination of brain and brawn. He's a sharp little ball here. Eto'o unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Cruyff tries to play it through. Vieira. Messi. Now it's Eto'o, and here's Inzaghi. Desailly. Rice. Oh, good spread. And that has put paid to that. Kompany. Rafael Varane. That's Vieira. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now this could be a chance. Oh, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We're up and running then.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundations of his game. But he can turn defence into attack very quickly and show his terrific athleticism and real power.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's going for goal! Wide, but only just.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Thuram. Looking for options for movement. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And Cruyff! Oh, it's hit the post! Oh, it's a fair try, but just off target.
I think his reaction says everything there, Peter. Just a fraction inside. That's all he needed to be.
Messi. Can he get it through? Delivery from Mbappe. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And it's Vieira. Cruyff! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Rice. Oh, cracking ball. Neither side yet able to find the net. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And here's Messi. Rice finding himself in space. And he gets rid in a hurry. Thuram drives forward on the overlap. This looks promising. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Now it's Mbappe. Can he finish? But he's left disappointed. Oh, that's a key interception. Vieira. And it's Cruyff. And it's Saviola. Cruyff. Nicely weighted ball. And he's straight offside. Desailly is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Vieira proves too strong, too smart. He's got away. Eto'o receives it in a good position here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, we expected better, and so did he. He's in plenty of space here. He has found the way. There's the shot! It's hit the upright. Ronaldinho. And here's Eto'o. Now, can they get him all? Can he finish? Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Paris Saint-Germain have penetrated for the first time.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Vieira is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. And he's managed to get free.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. That's a cute ball. Oh, delightful ball. He's shifting through the gears here. Chance here to counter. Rice going forward. That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Spain unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. The second half is up and running.
Spain can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Looking for the run. Now it's Mbappe. He's picked his way through. That's a sharp pass. Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And it's Rice. And here's Mbappe. Great ball, and he's in here. Tries a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
So, third corner of the game. Rice plays it short. Messi. Chance for a shot! Vieira. Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That's good play. And he's been shifted off it. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Played towards the other side. Thuram.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Rice proves just a little bit too strong. Now it's Rice. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lovely pass, but... Oh, what has happened here? Your impression so far, Jim?
Spain are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Doesn't quite get there. Ronaldinho can see things others simply cannot. He won't be happy with that one. Rice. And this is Romario. To come backwards here. Thuram. Vieira. It's run loose here. Oh, easy pickings there. Well, that looks a decent ball. And this is Cruyff. Oh, shooting chance! And that could have brought them level.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And this is Messi. He's found a way through. Spain with another corner. They're up to 5 corners now. And it's been taken short. Ball in towards the middle. Donnarumma claims it without any fuss.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Now it's Eto'o, looking to play him in. Decent chance! Oh, and that should have been 2.
Saviola has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Ronaldinho. Time is running out here.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Rice. Oh, there's a probing ball.
Spain really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Now, this could be a chance. Messi. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rice. Not too much to add on here, just a minute. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's a sharp little ball here, and he's found a way past. Ferdinand. But that signals the very end. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Spain just couldn't get into any kind of rhythm after going a goal down. It made life so easy.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here, it really is.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Things already rolling.
And you know, Peter, it's great to see Samuel Eto'o on the team sheet. Energetic, fast, strong, a deadly finisher, and his stamina is absolutely exceptional. He just doesn't stop running.
Quite genuine African superstar.
And usually leaves you something to remember.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Eto'o was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Messi. Now it's Eto'o. And here's Cruyff. He's got a work. Takes a shot! Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, cracking ball. Chance for a shot! That's going wide left.
Paris Saint-Germain definitely are on top of things in these early stages, Peter. If this is how they intend to go on, I think the opposition might see some trouble.
Dembele! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Cruyff going face-to-face with his great rival. He's a sharp little ball here. And he's managed to get free. Ronaldinho's delivery. And the keeper gets his hands on it. And here's the chance to counter. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Cruyff. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Neither side yet able to find the net. He'll try from distance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Dembele.
Paris Saint-Germain really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Very nearly half an hour gone here. And here's Ronaldinho.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Cruyff, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Cruyff will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That's tidy. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Messi carries the ball down the right. Aimed at the far side. And a chance! Has fallen kindly here. And he's done it! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Now this could be a chance. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Oh, it's Fabian Ruiz. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Rice. Very nicely done. But it's Thuram. Benatia proves too strong. Cruyff. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Little pass back. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And this is Ibrahimovic. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here. And that brings the first half to a close. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
So it has been pretty frantic here. Everybody eagerly awaiting the start of the second half. And here is the first touch of the second half.
Miami definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Vieira is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Threads one in.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And it's hoisted clear. Thuram. And here's Messi. Messi ventures forward. Kvaratskhelia. He's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Fabian Ruiz. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Now it's Eto'o. And here's Ibrahimovic. Great defending, strong and determined. So we've reached the hour mark. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well read, nice interception. Desailly is very much of the non-shell pass school of defending. Thuram. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And this is Cruyff. He is just caressing the ball. Cruyff going face-to-face with his great rival. Cruyff will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Dembele.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Cruyff is in a really good position out wide. Can he finish? And the ball's come loose here.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Benatia kept his eye on it, and he's there. Cruyff. That's Maldini. Kvaratskhelia. That has not gone well.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Rice with the short one. That is lovely. And now a sudden chance to counter. And now the breakaway. Now it's Cruyff. He has found the way through. Oh, nice touch. Desailly did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Messi. Number 20, Kvaratskhelia. Number 14, Johan Cruyff. Number
1-0 as we head towards
Rice.
the end.
Number 9,
Maldini.
Ibrahimovic. Coming on the field,
And it's Kimmich.
number 19, Yamal. Number 8,
And it's Totti.
Schneider.
Totti
Number 10,
making a dash for it.
Hazard.
Oh,
Number
facing up to his
18,
adversary. This
Joshua
is a
Kimmich.
formidable matchup.
Number 21,
Paris Saint-Germain
Romario.
really don't have a
Substitution.
choice now.
It's Inzaghi! No, just not quite. Benatia. Totti. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. It's out for a goal kick.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Desailly. Gerrard. And that's it. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, it may be smiles
And
all
a quick
around,
reminder
Peter, but it's a
today,
game that's
everybody, to
given
make
the
sure
boss
to
some
put
food
any
for
litter
thought.
in the bins
Good result,
provided.
yes, but
Thank you
they
for your
really could have done with
cooperation.
making life easier. All it would have needed was just to take another chance or two.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We're up and running then. And here's Tevez. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And so we have the first set piece of the game.
Paris Saint-Germain, they've got away with it this time, but I think if they carry on giving away free kicks in positions like that, I think they'll be made to pay. They've got to be very careful, just a little more discipline is called for.
Cruyff. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And here's Messi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Company did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well, the run-has been sold a little bit short there.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Once described as being born offside, Filippo Inzaghi feels like the last of a dying breed, doesn't he?
Yeah, and I feel sometimes he doesn't get the credit he fully deserves, because I think he's one of the most intelligent strikers around too. His game is all about anticipation, positioning and speed over those first 3 yards.
Good old-fashioned real chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
OK, it didn't come off, but it was clever. A nice little dummy. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Cruyff looking to be a menace in the final third. So we're still where we started right now. Vieira. And it's Cruyff. And this is Tevez. Varane did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Cruyff. Maldini was in no mood for any of that. Rice. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe. Oh, this is a very good run. So what can they make of this? Thuram. And it's Vieira. And he's forced to go back for Rice. The pass is intercepted. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Maldini. Vieira. And here's Tevez. He's a sharp little ball here. And he's cut it out. Totti. Cruyff. Maldini. And it's Cruyff. And it's Rice. Good take, and is he in? Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And here's the chance to counter. Well read, nice interception. And here's Mbappe. Oh, nice touch. Cruyff. Rice. That's Vieira. Passing is crisp and sharp. Mbappe! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Defending of the desperate variety. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Eto'o. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Cruyff. He has found the way through. And Cruyff! It's a carbon copy. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So neither side has found a way through yet.
Yeah, 0-0, but definitely not from the want of trying. There's been plenty of industry and hard work, as well as some good defending, so I wouldn't be too dismissive just yet.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time. And we are back on the way.
Miami clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Thuram chooses to go cross-field.
Good switch, that.
Driving on and making good progress. And this is Cruyff. And he's being shifted off it. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Pass somewhat off target, and it's Tevez. This is a promising build-up. Totti in the hunt and looking threatening. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Gerrard. And this is Cruyff. That's good play. So much time and space here. Lovely feet. And it's played in.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Defending here is really tight. And this is Tevez. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Oh, easy pickings there. Paris Saint-Germain appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Ferdinand. And it's Vieira. Rice. And here's Cruyff. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Totti. Totti really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
And this is Inzaghi.
Filippo Inzaghi really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Vieira. Rafael Varane. Looking to pass their way up the pitch.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, look at the space here. Rice. To Maldini.
Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet.
Vieira. And here's Tevez. Thuram. Cruyff running with intent. Paris Saint-Germain really will have to throw everything at this now. Can he finish? Oh, that could be pivotal! Oh, is this it? Have they won it? And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Paris Saint-Germain look like they've won it, but it's not over yet.
Well, what an end to the game, Peter. But now comes the overwhelming question. How long is there left, including stoppages?
Cruyff. João Neves.
There will be 1 minute
Maldini
added time.
is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end.
This is a lost children.